Now on with the show. But first, you guessed it, another word from our KVCS.
Money grubbing, greedy, gotta make a living radio.
Sponsor.
Need a haircut? That latest hairstyle a little weak. Not working out the way you thought it would. Collecting too many green slips? Well, Delilah's Day Spa and Hair Salon can meet all your personal hair care and skin needs. Specializing in razor cuts and braiding, Delilah can personally make sure your transformation is complete. Also, answering the weekly riddle can earn you a deep discount on all haircuts and skin products. With only one major complaint in the company's history, we can strongly, and I said strongly, at least for now, recommend Delilah's Day Spa and Hair Salon. Delilah's Day Spa and Hair Salon. Hair care that will change your life.
Thank you, a sponsor for helping keep us on the air. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Story Corner with Edith Marie Gentry the First.
Hello, I'm Edith Marie Gentry the First, with today's story reading. This is a brand new, very sophisticated thriller taken from the pages of Americana Weekly magazine. Little Bunny Foo-Foo went hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. Well, now that's not very nice. Down came the good fairy, and she said, Little Bunny Foo-Foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. I'll give you 3 chances. And if you don't behave, I will turn you into a goon. You better listen, Bunny Foo-Foo. And so the next day, Little Bunny Foo-Foo went hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. Oh, not again. Bad rabbit. Down came the good fairy, and she said, Little Bunny Foo-Foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. I'll give you 2 more chances, and if you don't behave, I will turn you into a goon. You know, it's a bit violent, but this could make a nice children's song. What do you think? And the next day, Little Bunny Foo-Foo went hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. Mr. Foo-Foo just won't listen. Down came the good fairy, and she said, Little Bunny Foo-Foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. I'll give you 1 more chance. And if you don't behave, I will turn you into a goon. Well, let's just see what really happens. And the next day, Little Bunny Foo-Foo went hopping through the forest. Scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. Down came undercover FBI agent Good Fairy, and she said, Bunny Foo-Foo, you're under arrest for the assault of multiple field mice. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to a bunny attorney. If you cannot afford a bunny attorney, one will be provided for you. Do you understand the rights I have just read to you? Of course he does. The end. Well, what did you expect? We all know there's no such thing as a goon.
Thank you, Mrs. First.
Edith Marie Gentry the First.
Thank you, Edith Marie Gentry
The First.
the First.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we now peer into the world of gossip. This next Broadway number picks away at the fabric of our culture. Here we see the immense self-control exhibited, or not, in a musical number from The Music Man. Welcome the Victory Broadway players to the stage with Pick a Little.
I'm so excited about the band.
I'm Ethel Toffelmeyer, the pianola girl, and this is Mrs. Squires and Mrs. Hicks, and of course you know Laylee McKechnie, the mayor's wife. Isn't it also exciting, Laylee?
Oh, I couldn't say. I could not say. Oh, no, I could not say at this time. My husband would wish to investigate. I'm sure, and naturally, I am reticent. Oh, yes, I reticent.
Of course, Mrs. Shin, I understand. But part of my music plan includes, Oh, just wait. Wait, the way you just moved your foot just now.
I have a bunny that bothers.
Oh, what grace! What natural flow, rhythm, what expression of line and movement!
Mr. Hill.
You must accept the auxiliary for the classic dance. Mustn't you, ladies?
Yes, your lady must. You Lady McKechnie Shin. Well, that is dancing well.
Every move you make, Mrs. Sheen, bespeaks dance. Will you say yes, Mrs. Shin?
Yes, indeed, and I would
Then
like
you accept. And the young woman plays piano, Marion Luke Peru lightly. After all, she is the librarian.
Why, she must have picked him out first crack out of the box.
Speak to a man like that.
Well, he wouldn't take talking up if she didn't try talking turkey up to him. Brains. Undertaker, ticket and punch it. Picked him out like a cheap jack.
How much pick, Gatsby?
Pick a little, talk a lot. Pick a little, talk a little.
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
Talk a lot, pick a little more. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheap, cheap, cheap. Talk a lot, pick a little more. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheap, cheap, cheap. Talk a lot, pick a little more. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheap, cheap, cheap. Talk a lot, pick a little more. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheap, 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 cheap. Professor Horkheimer, blonde, and of course, she's an Italian, so she unpicks dirty books. Chaucer! Reveille's! Balzac! And of course, I should tell you this, but no man that got my tree, let me go!
Stop! I'll tell. She made brazen overtures to a man who never had a friend in this town. Till she came here. Old Miser Madison.
Miser Madison. Madison Gymnasium, Madison Picnic Park, Madison Hospital. That's Miser Madison.
Exactly. Who did he think he was anyway?
Well, I should say, show off. Gave the town a library too, didn't he?
Well, that's just it. When he died, he left the library to the city, and he left all the books to her.
She was seen going and coming from his place.
Oh, yes, that woman made brazen overtures. The guilt that guaranteed she'd go to the glitter on the silver brilliant on the bridge. Melted down along the wheel, a rubber thread, old steel here. A woman's heart should be. Cheep, 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 he left River City, the library building, but he left all the books to her. Chaucer, Reveille, Balzac.
Now, just a minute, Bill. We need your credentials.
Of course, I think I have everything back at the hotel if you just follow me. But first, let me teach you a little. Just like this.
Pick. Oh, farewell, ladies. Farewell, ladies. Farewell, ladies. We're going to leave you now. Such wasted talent. Okay, now on with the show.
Good evening. This is Judy, all ears Blumfelder with the KBCS. News Radio. News update. Follow-up reports regarding cases of bubonus croup across the valley continue to trickle into our KBCS. Bubonus Radio. News office. It seems the resultant milk shortage is causing irritation and panic in the dairy and cereal-eating communities. More on this story as information becomes available. On a sad note this evening, it seems that Matilda the cow is on her last leg. You see, she's been a battle in this bovine group, and well, it doesn't look good. Matilda has become a part of our family here at the KBCS. those of you who missed our last broadcast, Matilda has been a star in several KBCS.
Tri-Tip Radio.
Would you stop that? Show some respect. A star in several KBCS productions. Our hearts go out to Matilda and her family during this bovine tragedy. Oh, hurry. Someone better schedule that station barbecue. Go on. Okay. And tonight's updates from across the country. The speed of sound is broken for the first time by NACA's X-1 rocket-powered plane. Ancient scrolls are found by the Dead Sea. These biblical documents are said to date back to 22 BC. It has been reported that the cost of living here in the U.S. has risen 30%. Does that mean we get a raise? Flying saucers are sighted on the East Coast. Flying saucers, police. How can anyone believe in such a silly thing? One silly radio broadcast about invaders from Mars and everyone starts to see little green men. Well, not here, not this radio station. After all, we're modern, we're KBCS.
KBCS, Real Stuff Radio.
Thank you. Now for some sports news. In the world of basketball, yes, basketball. What a silly game. Why do they call it basketball anyway? It's not like they use real baskets. I mean, the ones they use have holes in the bottom of them. Men running up and down a wooden floor. It's just an excuse to let men wear their underwear in public. I never get to wear my underwear in public. Never mind. Tonight's scores. Broilerfield Pullets, 54. Porkington Hogs, 48. Hackersfield Hatchets, 67. Hattersfield Hamsters, 35. 62, 45, 88, 33, 91, 22, and a bunch of other silly scores that nobody really cares about anyway. Thank you. This just in, police are being called to Harlow's Dairy as enraged toddlers have stormed the complex looking for the milk. Reporter Parker Parkers is on the scene.
Yes, Judy, this is a truly ugly scene. Cows all over the complex are simply terrified, knowing full well that these toddlers are armed with full sets of teeth. Head dairyman Harold W. Teach was being held hostage until the toddlers' demands are met. The demands are simple. Get them milk. I can't say that I blame them, Judy. If I do eat one more bowl of dry cornflakes, I may just put a diaper on myself and join them. This is Parker Parker, signing off.
Okay, thank you so much, Parker. Well, that about wraps it up for tonight's news. This is Judy, all ears Flumfunger with the KBCS.
News Radio.
That was Judy Alder's Flumfunger with the KBCS News Update.
Okay, thank you, Judy. Sometimes I worry about her. Now to find the answers we've all been looking for. Who, what, when, and where in the world of baseball. Here is Abba Costello with Who's On First.
So, it looks like I'll be managing the baseball team this year.
Well, if you're gonna be the coach, you must know all the players.
I certainly do.
Well, you know, I've never met the players, so you're gonna have to tell me their names so I know who's playing on the team.
Oh, I'll tell you their names. But, you know, it seems to me they give these ball players nowadays very peculiar names.
You mean funny names?
You know, nicknames. Now, on our team, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on
That's
third.
what I'm trying to find out.
I'll say, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
Are you the manager?
Yes.
You gonna be the coach too?
Yes.
And you don't know the fellows' names?
Well, I should.
Well, then tell me who's on first.
Yes.
I mean the fellow's name.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who?
The guy playing.
Who is on first?
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Go ahead and tell me.
That's it.
That's who?
Yes.
Look, you got a first baseman?
Certainly.
Who's playing first?
That's right.
When you pay off the first baseman every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it.
All I'm trying to find out is the fellow's name on first base.
Who?
The guy that gets all of them.
That's it.
Who gets the money?
He does. Every dollar of it. Sometimes his wife comes down and collects it for him.
Whose wife?
Yes. What's wrong with that?
Look, I want to know, when you sign up the first baseman every month, how does he sign his name?
Who?
is what's the name of the guy on first base?
No, what is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
One base at a time.
Don't go changing the players around.
I'm not changing nobody.
Take it easy, buddy.
I'm only asking you, who is the guy on first base?
That's right.
Okay.
All right.
What's the guy's name on first base?
No, what is on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. We're not talking about him.
Now, how did I get on third base?
You mentioned the man's name.
If I mentioned the third baseman's name, who did I say is playing third?
No, who is playing first?
I'm not asking you who's on next.
Who is playing first?
What's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know.
He's on third.
There I go, back on third again. Would you just stay on third base and don't go off of it?
All right. What do you want to know?
Now, who's playing third base?
Why do you insist on putting a who on third base?
What am I putting on third?
No. What is on second?
You don't want who on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
Look, you got a catcher.
Yes.
The left fielder's name.
Why?
Just thought I'd ask you.
Well, I just thought I'd tell you.
Then tell me who's playing left field.
Who's playing first?
None. Stay out of the infield. I want to know what's the guy's name in left field.
No, what is on second?
Not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
The left fielder's name.
Why?
Because
He's center field.
look, you got a pitcher on this team.
Sure.
The pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me today?
I'm telling you now.
Then go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time what?
What time tomorrow? You're gonna tell me who's pitching.
Now listen to me. Who is not pitching?
Break your arm. You say who's on first. I want to know what's the pitcher's name.
What's on second?
I don't know.
Third base.
Yeah. You got a catcher?
Certainly.
The catcher's name.
Today.
Today and tomorrow's pitching?
Now you got it.
All we've got is a couple of days on the team. You know, I'm a catcher too.
So they tell me.
I get behind the plate to do some fancy catching. Tomorrow's pitching on my team and a heavy hitter gets up. So the heavy hitter bunts the ball. Me being a good catcher, I throw out the guy at first base. So I pick up the ball and I throw it to who?
Now that's the first thing you said right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's all you have to do.
Just throw the ball to first base.
Yes.
Now who's got it?
Naturally.
Look, if I throw the ball to first base, somebody's got to get it. Now who has it?
Naturally.
Who?
Naturally.
Naturally?
Naturally.
So I pick up the ball and I throw it to naturally.
No, you don't. You throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
That's different.
That's what I said.
You're not saying it.
I throw the ball to naturally.
You throw it to who?
Naturally.
That's it.
That's what I said.
You ask me now.
I throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
Now you ask me.
You throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Same as you, same as you. I pick up the ball and I throw it to who? Whoever it is drops the ball, the guy runs to second. Who throws it to what? What throws it at? I don't know. I don't know who throws it. Back out to tomorrow. Triple play. Another guy gets up and hits a long fly ball to because. Why? I don't know. He's on third and I don't care.
What?
I said I don't care.
He's our shortstop.
Well, it's good to know who's on. I mean, what's on. Oh, well, let it never be said that we here at KVCS.
Confusing radio.
Oh, never mind. Well, hey, it's time for another word from our corporate sponsor.
Have you ever wanted to go fishing, but just didn't know how or where to go? Afraid of trying something different or new? Disciples Fishing Charters is exactly what you are looking for to meet all your fishing needs. Known for record catches of fish under some of the most supernatural circumstances and trained by the very best, Disciples Fishing Charters is sure to give you a story to tell for generations. Here are some quotes from our satisfied customers. We were having absolutely no luck, and were told to try the other side of the boat. Sounded funny, but sure enough, we caught more than we could carry. And another. Following their instructions helped me and my sons enjoy a lifetime of fishing. Disciples Fishing Charters. Step out of your boat and see what happens.